here in this fight. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Mike Jeffrey. So, Mike, what does Leverage need to do to beat PB Fit?
Survive the breakout, not engage in silly gunfights.
Win high body situations.
Yeah, convert high body situations.
If you can get it.
Just don't want to get lulled into the Paintball Fit trap, which I would call picking bad gunfights.
So on the breakout, jumping into point number 1 is PB Fit from the red side, going to double up both the back center and the South Electronics can and win a gunfight here on, that was Steve Wozniak, and they're going to be shooting the filler as well too. It's not looking good in point 1. 5-on-3 here in favor of PB Fit.
Caputo, though, going to hop across into the snake. Trenton Mason coming into that center brick, however, for Paintball Fit. Scott Stewart getting a check. He's clean, so still 5-on-3, advantage Fit. Cyrus Garinger getting to the snake, takes a little bit of a digger on his way in there, but he's chill. He's coming forward into the snake too.
Yeah, Cyrus in a good spot right now. They just, for Fit, body's coming off pretty quick here. Just make sure that it is 3 that you're looking at, and then be smart on the close. Not really worried about Fit in that situation, as they're going to get the kill on Caputo as well too. So no one has shot anybody yet, shot any Fit bodies here for Leverage. They do try to get Garinger across. So there's a slight mistake.
Yeah, good job by Domenico in the middle, shooting Garinger coming across. Giving a little bit of life to Leverage here. However, Scott Stewart picking it up. Scott Stewart so filthy yesterday, winning a one-on-one with a ball that he picked up off the ground, acting like it was no big deal.
Yeah, so calm and composed in that one-on-one battle. Looking pretty solid, getting across here. He gets across the gap. It looks like he makes it clean.
Yeah, I don't think Domenico even saw him. Yeah, he's keyed up on Snake 3. Scott Stewart's in the 50. Domenico in that brick on the right side of your screen has no idea he's there. Also going to lose his back center player. Good job by Scott Stewart. Wow, snaps him twice. Oh, and then Chavez gives him some in the back. That's what happens when the last body's left in the center of the field and forward.
Chavez even gave him a little stare down, like, hey, welcome to the Pro League, boys.
Colt Lukau calling Oreo. That typically means 2 in the back center. Sure enough, Leverage does keep 2 in the back center, as does Paintball Fit.
I think that they just got a shot on Cyrus. They did. So Cyrus coming off early here. 4-on-5 in favor of Leverage. These teams switching sides now. So Leverage going to be on the red side. PB Fit on the blue side.
High body situation for Leverage. Only down 1. Caputo over the top of that mini wall. DeVivo, Dominic DeVivo, great name in that center brick. Now, I believe that's Ricky Moran, perhaps Zach Moran filling out into the South Electronics can. Ref checking DeVivo in that brick. He's clean, but Fit certainly knows he's there now if they didn't before.
So this is, we talked about keys to victory here for Leverage, playing the best team in the world. What's one of the things they have to do? Capitalize on high body situations. They have a 5-on-4, cannot lose this point. Take as much time as you need, but make sure that you use that extra 20% of firepower to put a point on the board.
And don't pick a gunfight. Oh, I think Scott Stewart might have just gotten shot. Something broke over there, but looks like he's clean. The ref immediately made a safe sign. He is indeed clean, so Scott Stewart alive with Seabaugh backing him up. He's also got Trenton Mason in that little brick shooting the cross to make it difficult for Leverage to get into the snake.
Yeah, and Scott moves up into that snake 3 position. So no real offense other than DeVivo up the middle here currently for Leverage, even with this high bodies. They need to get a body in the snake, they need to get a body in the wedge. Slowly but sure, they need to do it smart and safe though. As Mason or Seabaugh? Seabaugh. Yeah, Mason's in the middle. So Seabaugh didn't even have to dive or get in low, so not feeling any pressure as everyone's looking at Scott Stewart.
Yeah, a lot of barrels to the sky right now, or at least 2 barrels to the sky for Leverage from the back center and the Dorito insert. That's Steve Wozniak in that Dorito insert for Leverage. DeVivo in the center brick. He's got to worry about Scott Stewart and Seabaugh. The top side of your screen, those blue markers in the snake. 5-on-4 advantage, but No wide progress.
Well, you can see our eye in the sky. Even with the death of Cyrus over there, Paintball Fit wasted no time to get 2 bodies in those crucial positions. Leverage playing much more tentative, down 1, being, I think, a little too patient here at this point.
Yeah, I understand. You know, you can't really come through the middle with Chavez devoted to the inside from that insert. I think who has. Oh, but Stewart taking the walk. I think DeVivo shot him heads up. So now 5-on-3, door opens. That allows player to get into the snake for leverage.
Well, hey, if you're going to play defense, make your shots. So sure enough, they get another kill. So now they're in a 5-on-3 situation. It's a huge point, though, because if you can't capitalize on a 5-on-3 and go down by 2, especially if it takes a lot of time, it's very demoralizing.
Yeah, certainly, Maddie. And also after getting blown off the field in the first point, to win the breakout, get a kill in the mid-game. Now let's see if we'll see a nice close from leverage.
So look for Fit to tighten it up as much as they can and wait for this, because eventually leverage does have to push through these gaps. So with the 3 bodies, find the best positions you can to try to stop Moran from.
Yeah, that's Ricky Moran in the snake 3, and Chris Caputo in the mini wall behind him. Caputo looking like he wants to make a move, playing over the top a lot.
Moran trying to gunfight his way, does bully, and they lose DeVivo in the middle. Let's see if Moran can get across. He could have gone across right there because he had beat Mason in. Mason had to check back in. Moran could have come across.
Yeah, and just a nice job by Paintball Fit, ripping, I think, that bounce shot off the pin. They're calling kill the China. That typically means kill someone out of a big bunker. Ooh, Ricky Moran on the wrap on Trenton Mason. He kills him. Oh no, Caputo did. Hunting for hoppers behind him. So 4-on-2, advantage leverage.
Take your time, leverage.
Yeah, great comms. They stopped for a second and figured it out first. I love it.
Yeah, good composure.
Chavez?
Oh, they're going to be losing the body in the middle.
Chavez, I think, just picked up paint off the ground.
That's not ideal. But they leverage is lost a body in the middle right now, so it's a 3-on-2 here.
I think they might have lost track of Seaball as well. Seaball's in that 50. Oh, they definitely picked him up now, but then he just wins the heads-up battle with Wozniak.
Seaball unstoppable right now. He has that whole side to himself, and he's going to get the crossfield kill. So it was a 5-on-3. It's not looking good here for leverage. Moran trying to make it happen, though, which, I mean, he's the only option right now. Seaball's going to come over. Got to be careful not to get picked up. And then he gets the shot in on Ricky. So Seaball, the difference maker here, as leverage losing a 5-on-3 to the world champs.
Yeah, 5-on-3, that's tough. They did bring it down to a 4-on-2 and then lose that. So your leverage needs some more closing drills out here if you're going to hang with the big dogs. Paintball Fit, the biggest dog right now.
Need to stay, again, it's demoralizing to lose 5-on-3s. Got to stay composed and mentally tenacious right now with your leverage.
Yeah, it got testy in their pit afterward, too. Got to make sure you don't fall apart here either. So now DeVivo again into the center. They get all 5 bodies out alive. Scott Stewart already into Snake 2 for Paintball Fit.
Yeah, real quick movements into the Snake. Beats Caputo in there. Caputo going inside first to the mini wall. They're going to be losing Steve Wozniak. And then also going to be losing another body, too, trying to get across to take over that crucial spot on the Aztecs. So now just 3 bodies. Caputo is going to get shot. Not looking good again here for leverage. Yeah, and that's going to force a quick concession. Going to go down by 3 with 7:13 to go.
See, I think that's the issue when the temperature gets hot in the pit, too, after losing 2 points. Now, Fit up 3-0 on leverage. See if leverage can summon some composure and perhaps a kill off the break. Caleb Johnson getting spins now for Paintball Fit.
I don't know if they're just running this game plan because they're up 3 against leverage. They started it out this way, but they love doubling up the South Electronics can and doubling up that back center. We'll see if they do that tomorrow.
On to Fit's brick is leverage, but
yeah,
Fit picked it up. They had the eyes. Trenton Mason comes through and gets a major penalty. A spin on leverage. It's falling apart. Leverage is, I would guess, going to get mercy ruled here.
Yeah, still a few more points to go if that's going to be the case. But this one, as soon as they get a read on it, PB Fit should be able to win this massive high body situation. Still doubling up that South Electronics can, so they do not have the actual kill count even close right now. So basically on the back spots. Chavez is figuring it out right now. No, they got it. Kill 4.
It's just Caputo. Kill 4, where is he? He went back. Snake won. They haven't figured it out. So calm in these situations. Caputo gets shot.
Caputo, Mike, not going to be happy as the last player left alive. You got a little heated in the pits in this one.
Yeah, I'll leave it to the booth, but if we want to see what a meltdown looks like, although it might just be really deflated at this point because the tournament's over, or I don't know. We can go to the leverage pit.
Hopefully we can cut to the pit and we'll get a read. Is it going to be meltdown or is it going to be deflated 1,000-yard stairs?
I'm going to put a non-alcoholic beverage on deflated.
I can't even take that bet with you because
I'm on a heater and you don't want the
No, it's not that
action.
you're on a heater. It's just you have way more intel on this. You know those
fair.
guys way more than I do.
I did go to their practice before the Tampa Bay Open. That is fair, Maddie. I don't blame you for not. I had the smart money there.
I'd have to take some drastic odds on that one. Also, Leverage just got here, so not exactly sure how they typically react in these situations.
Sure enough, deflated. Not a word.
Give it a sec. I don't know if Caputo got back into the pitch yet.
Yep, right there. What adjectives would you use, Maddie?
I don't know. It might be a slow build to a meltdown. Just give it a second.
Let's run a 1 minute 30 point or something. So try to get a point on the board at the end.
Yeah, the look on Caputo's face is one of utter frustration and disappointment.
Because honestly, the less points is just going to help us not get dead last.
Fewer points, sir.
Go put up a win, emerge with one win. They need it for overall seeding.
Test for leverage, too. You're not going to win this game, but you're getting reps against the best team in the world with refs on the field. It's a good opportunity to test your mental toughness and your skills. Trent Mason and Caleb Johnson in that back center, so tough to beat.
Just in love with this double stack of bodies here in the back center, and the South Electronics can is PB Fit as they're going to get Stewart into the snake. It's been working out for them. I mean, they're up by 4. Leverage hasn't been able to touch a score yet, so.
Yeah, Paintball Fit has really challenged the conventional wisdom that you need to vary your play calls. You need to take some wide risks now and again. They make their way out wide, but with their guns off the break, they just love to roll it.
As an old, salty, gray-haired, bald guy, I like actually it's the conventional wisdom back in the day was if they can't stop it, you keep running it.
Yep.
That's what PB Fit does sometimes.
Yep, absolutely. You know, at World Cup, it was a different story. They actually had a lot of variation in their game plans, but Tampa and AC, it was a steady dose of the same thing. Right now, the same thing is Scott Stewart owning people. I hear ref calling player. It's just Chris Caputo. What else is new for leverage?
Yeah, Caputo, sole soldier out there here for leverage. 337s. Now the big question is, can PB Fit put up a mercy rule win?
Yeah, I said it, I think 2 points ago, but it was certainly premature, but the writing was on the wall that leverage was falling apart and Fit was outmatching him. Leverage getting their first win in the pro division at this tournament. They will not be finishing in last place because Energy Elite is 0-4. They're going to finish at 1-3. So a step forward for leverage.
Yeah, with 2 more events to go. Yeah, I think it's going to be Energy possibly down in 20th here. Not sure where everyone else is going to. It's going to be close.
Yeah, Aftermath is going to end up 0-4 as well, likely. They're actually, I shouldn't say that. There's still plenty of time in this game against Dynasty to mount a comeback. But
Depends on how they do in the test here. If you're leverage and that's the move, do you still go? Or
yeah,
do you audible?
100%. You can't not do it just because Colt said it. Look like a fool.
No tower run. They try the outside corner, D side, get chopped up, make it into the snake with Caputo.
Caleb Johnson scurrying forward for Paintball Fit into that mini brick. Trenton Mason, always a big gun for Paintball Fit. 5-0, 2:30 on the clock. Paintball Fit still running their starting 5 for the most part. Caleb Johnson, haven't seen a ton of him in the 5-man X-Ball tournament out here. Saw a bit of him.
Jacob Johnson, sorry. Getting into the snake now is Paintball Fit. Still playing correct paintball out here. They don't care if they're up 5-0, the score is 0-0. They're going to play the field how it's meant to be played, and they're going to kill Chris Caputo out of the snake. So just 3 bodies left alive for leverage now. Good job to leverage. Yeah,
Getting
another
their
body,
first game.
another body coming off here, leverage. So PB Fit trying to put the finishing touches on only our second Mercy Rule win of the prelims. We see a few more than that. It's the product of this layout. As Stewart making his move on the snake side, Cyrus going to help him out. It's a 5. It's a lot on a little. 5-on-2. Here on the body count, Chavez going to get up into D2. Mason going to get behind him. Chavez going to continue his attack. They're just finding these last bodies. They shoot snake 1. Chavez shoots the last body and punishes him a little bit too.
Yeah, they like to shoot people up sometimes. I like it.
Chavez. So who was that?
Chavez.
Was that? No, I know.
Oh,
But who did he dice up? Was that Moran?
Yeah, it's Ricky Moran.
Yeah, so Ricky Moran looked at him like, really, bro? And then Chavez was like, get out, and then stared him down.
Chavez, little man, but likes to stare him down. He's got his boys having his back. You said it before, Matty. You don't know. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.